Thanks for watching. This is the deep work stream. Pulled my chat up. I'll take a look at the chat here and there. What brush am I using? I'm using a brush I created called Draw or Die Pencil. I usually only use these brushes, so I've got a nice pencil brush, I've got a nice inker brush there, gouache brush for coloring. What kind of work do you do, Rocky? I'm gonna just do a test stream using the mobile, just the mobile app for YouTube. Second grade teacher, awesome. There's a lot of teachers in the drawing club that we have. A lot of teachers on the channel here too that stop by. Okay. This is Dialed In Dog. These are the VeeFriends comics I'm working on. It's my testing the just the mobile app for YouTube. Just wanted to test it while I'm working on a comic here for a little bit. Didn't want to muddy up the VeeFriends comics channel while I'm doing some testing, so this is what we would call less talking, more drawing. Deep work. Rocky. I shared a couple of drawings that one of my students drew for Promptober. She has been super excited to follow along with you. That's awesome. A second grader. So much responsibility, I feel like, with kids watching, you know? It's fun. I wish I would have had something like this when I was a kid. Like YouTube and being able to hang out with artists online would have been so cool. But now we can do it. Yeah, just testing here. I'll probably be doing some more what I call deep work streams over on the VeeFriends. Site. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, just a little bit. But thanks for peeking in. Okay. He's saying, what's he saying here? He's saying. OMG, dude, you have to check this out. No thanks. Oops. I like changing up the angles of the characters. I don't like to copy paste. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the copy in here first. I have noticed that the new Apple Pencil, the charging goes down a lot faster. It's weird than my old one. Okay, so what we got? We got don't get it twisted. It's not that I don't care. I care deeply. But I know what I can and can't control. And okay. This is just a test stream to see how the mobile direct works compared to using something like OBS with my mic. I don't know what I sound like. Doesn't really matter because it's supposed to just be a deep work stream. Wait. Yep. guess it's more of a front view. Just an idea. Just an idea there. If cat working this out, talking out loud. If cat's here, really like I take this, copy, I don't know what this sign's gonna say. There's a couple things I can do there. I'm just gonna maybe like do not disturb with headphones on or something. Oh, that's maybe too busy. I'll extend this whole scene here. Do most of the work on the inks, so I'm not really worried about too much of this stuff. Another table that you can't see over here, and probably some shadow on the floor. His face is going to be going this way. Pointing up at his sign. I'll turn his body shape this way. Yeah, just a little test stream here. Nothing major. I think Do Not Disturb is probably. I like the. Hopefully you can't. The microphone's like right next to my face, so hopefully you don't hear my breathing. I won't talk as much. On the deep work streams, it's a little bit different than the other streams, I guess. Do not disturb. How about dialed in? Ink that up a little bit. Pretty similar. Got my Promptober mug in the mail today. Drinking out of that looks pretty good. Just set these little minis up here just to keep me to procrastinate with. It's fun. Yeah, it's a big mug. It's a 15-ounce mug. I like the big mugs because I don't want it to go get coffee every few minutes. definitely a big mug. Thinking about, not strategy is a bad word, but locking in my calendar a little bit for some deep work streams over on the VeeFriends comics channel. I just don't know if people would want to watch it. I don't know. I don't really know that I care if they watch it or not, but just definitely be less talking and interacting. More drawing. I don't know what his sign's going to say here yet. Because I want it to change every time. Like the end is nigh, no really. And then maybe but. I don't know what this says yet. We'll get there. All right. Switch to ink mode. Wish I could rock out to. That's one other thing about the streams is I can't have my music on. Bummer. Now I switch to my smooth train brush. Black ink. Do these balloons first, what I usually do. Some people tell me you just use vectors or use like a copy and paste balloon, but I don't know. I enjoyed drawing the balloons. I also enjoy drawing sound effects a lot. I like the look of a hand-drawn balloon, speech balloon. I don't like it when everything looks like perfectly computer ovals. You know, there's a little bit of line thickness to this. It's got a little more character than boring ovals. If you know what I mean. That could be a little tricky there because I want to fill this in. Oops. I want to fill this in. In order to do that, I need to make sure these are closed. So behind this line, these need to touch. That. See, even that's a nice tail. It's got Nice thick line on this side, a little bit softer on that side. Little subtle things make it look cool to me. Sometimes I won't get it quite the way that I'm wanting it. Okay. Kind of like it better if he says, "Look, so did I." No. Me too, but I made a sign. Me too. No. So did I. I'll leave it. So did I. Okay. We'll leave that just like that. Now I'll take my white. Wait. Fix this up. Might just do a little bit of nudging. It's very just subtle movements. Okay, good. Now I'm back down my ink layer. So now I've grouped all those into their own group, so I can turn that off later. Makes it easier for the animators too to turn those off when they're animating some of the comics. But I'll keep them on for now. I'll get into some inking. Stephanie, currently watching from Birmingham, Alabama while delivering mail. Awesome. We've got a artist that I work with down in Alabama named Chris Faison. He's drawing the one comic for us. He's drawing a few comics for us, actually, for VeeFriends. Shout out to Chris Faison. Kendall, what's up? Thanks for watching. This is the deep work stream. It's pretty much just me trying to get a lot of drawing done. We do other types of streams over on the VeeFriends comics channel. And I thought I'd just test the mobile app because I'm usually using a bunch of other stuff to stream with, and I was like, I want to just test the mobile app to see what the quality's like. And he said he needs to make a point of meeting local artists. What I do is once a month I put a little Facebook event up, and the last Tuesday of every month I just put it in the Facebook. I do a drawing club at like an outdoor patio bar restaurant. So it's kind of all ages. And it's just open to all to come and just hang out and draw together. And that's it. Sometimes we have a dozen people. One time 40 people showed up. To meet a lot of artists. Nobody's selling anything. It's just chill. Just getting to know, supporting different styles and stuff like that. Just being supportive of each other as artists, whatever stage you're in. If you're doing it for, I don't like to say hobby. I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like that. I feel like it's diminishing to artists. Like when people say doing it for money, it's also good for like mental health and wellness, Kendall, just subscribe to VeeFriends. Make sure you subscribe to VeeFriends Comics. It's a little bit different. I'm live 8 a.m. Week Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, and then I'll do a whatnot stream. But VeeFriends Comics is the one that I'm on. The regular VeeFriends, I don't post there anymore. Just look at our comic cover from our issue 1 that's coming out for VeeFriends Comics. The comic book is way different than the comic strips that I'm drawing. I'm writing the comic book. Yeah, we have a lot of fun over here at VeeFriends. The cartoon just came out too. The cartoon show's out. It's really fun. Really fun times for VeeFriends. Great, thanks. We should be at like 301 now or something. We just hit 300 subscribers over there. We're building that really slowly. Daniel F. or Danielle? Is it Danielle? I can't read them. It's really small. Danielle. Are there chapters for the Draw or Die Club in different locations? We want there to be. We were thinking about that, and we're open to people using the name, I guess, if you get a hold of us. But we were going to do that, and then we realized it's difficult because if people are using the name and then it's a creeper or something, you just never know. So my wife and I are thinking about how can we have like a background check or something like that before people do like officially running a drawing club under Draw or Die. But I really would like to have chapters, show how easy it is too. It's not there's like no pressure. Like I bring some pencils and stuff. I bring some extra supplies in case someone shows up and they don't have stuff. I give notebooks out. Buy some, you can buy some cheap notebooks and just give them away. I give out these. They're just little. I had them printed locally. Our little notebooks. Just my own field notes, really. Who is anybody here doing Promptober? Someone actually commits murders when people don't draw. That would be, yeah. Um, if you're not doing Promptober, it is day 3 of Promptober. Or no, it's day 4. Day 4 already of Promptober. Frankula. Well, it's day 3 of, right? No, I guess it is the 4th. So it's day 4. Frankula. I haven't drawn mine yet. I'm going to draw mine a little bit later today. But yeah, if you're doing this, we got some cool prizes from Field Notes and Maker's Cabinet and Blackwing Pencil. All the details are at promptober.com. Gotta plug that while there's a couple people hanging out here. Thanks for chilling. Honestly, I can get really tied up in other things at work. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes at VeeFriends, so a lot of other meetings and stuff. So I'm thinking about I really need time to actually create. And the live streams actually locked my butt in place to where I can't really join. It's not that I don't want to be in other meetings. I definitely do for some meetings, but surprise meetings and things, it would kind of creativity's weird, like you gotta, if you get pulled out of it, it's really hard to do task switching and like go right back to time to be creative, so really locking myself in to the stream, and I feel some sort of sense of, well, some people are watching me now. I can't get distracted and go down another rabbit hole somewhere if somebody messages me right now and says, "Hey, can you do this?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll get right on that." And then suddenly it's my own fault, the distractions and things. "100% prefer the prompts over Inktober." Thanks. I'd say I'm only able to move so methodically now that I've done the penciling underneath of the work, if you're talking about the comic strips. But with the prompts, I definitely like narrative prompts, something that's going to spark a little more imagination. And I knew that there was some, when I first did Inktober, got a lot of people, a lot of artists were telling me like, "Oh, hey, there's some drama," and I was like, I don't want to really support it then. So I thought, well, you know what? It'd be fun to do our own with the little club that we have, and we've got the daily drawing club, and just cool to build a little bit. Like we're not really in it for money or anything like that. Yeah, thanks for subscribing to VeeFriends. It's nice. I was debating if I should go live on my channel or their channel. And I thought, well, at VeeFriends we have a lot of like non-artists watching, like collectors and fans and stuff. So sometimes I just want to talk more about VeeFriends and hear us talking about it. But on my streams over here, more like the deep work streams, actually drawing, because it's work that needs to be done. And my channel here is has to be 95% artists, so I know exactly who I'm talking to. Over on the VeeFriends channel, there's a lot of Gary V fans and entrepreneurs, which is cool, but it's like a very mixed bag of people that just like to read comics, and a lot of parents, a lot of teachers. Very interesting mix of audience. But when artists talk to each other, we know what we go through internally, and the creative process is different than normal life. Boring life. So my wife and I was saying, like, I wonder what normal people do. They just go to work and they come home and they just watch TV. And no matter if my job is drawing or not, I'm coming home, working on content, thinking of new ideas. I do watch some TV, but not, it's not my normal routine. Yeah, I was just doing I pretty much sketched all of this out at the beginning of this stream. But yeah, I do all the steps. We can see the replay on here. Time-lapse replay. See, I always start small, and then I blow up like a little composition sketch. I mess with it. I mess with the eyes a little bit, and the hair, and the posing a little bit. It takes about, so you see I'm moving things around a little bit over there too. Just kind of figure out, I like this face, I like this little expression he has there. So now I'm in the inking stage. What kind of work do you do? Comics or aspiring to do, or style? What kind of style? Methodical is a good word. You said work very methodically. I think when you do it enough, it just becomes that way. But it's very meditative as well to do inking and even some coloring. I kind of get lost in the lines a little bit sometimes. Like I used to do my old streams. Sometimes I'll just have like a story that'll come to my mind or like a memory, and I'll just talk it out loud. Kind of just my own internal thoughts just coming out of my mouth as I'm drawing, for better or worse. I guess so. Crazy blue jays outside. Usually my regular live streams at VeeFriends are about 90 minutes, but with the deep work streams, I could go much longer if I wanted to. I could kind of just. Oh, wait. I wrote night. That's not what I wanted to do. Nigh. That's what we want. Make sure all the lines are closed. It'll make coloring a lot easier. Closed, closed, closed. And actually take these frames down here, drop that in like that. And on to the next panel. Yeah, I'll try to do all the processes on the live streams. Pencils, inks, colors. Pencils, inks, colors. Even some writing. I don't like to do writing live too much, but I'll work something out like I did earlier. Because sometimes you draw a character on the page, and then the character will start saying something else in your mind, like, think they should be saying this instead. Like the expression that you draw makes the final art change. Is that too long of an ear? That's good. Just want to peek it out a little bit. Okay. Weird. Okay, I don't know why that stream kind of paused there for a second on my end. Just a little drop shadow underneath his chin there. Brown. That's brown, that's brown. Okay. character called Dialed In Dog from VeeFriends. And Cynical Cat. My Apple Watch really wants me to stand up. It's like, yo, man, you've been sitting way too long. Time to stand up. Really don't understand why it's a little pixelated there. That's why I'm testing. Just to see the stream quality. I think if I stream from OBS, it's a little bit more 1080. But from the mobile app, it only lets me stream in 720, which is good enough, I guess, for what this is. Okay, looking pretty good. Oh, man. Sometimes I forget to draw his whiskers, so double check. Double check cat's whiskers there. Okay. This is a little confusing looking. What do I got? Alright. That's what I'm going with. Alright, I'm going to call this a stream. Thanks for watching. See you back around.